Hey guys, welcome to Cannon Fodder TV, but more importantly, welcome to the voice of reason. Tonight is one of those nights where I find myself having very little to talk about, what with it being the international break and everything. I didn't want to talk about the Rennes game because that's been talked about to death. I didn't want to talk about the Napoli game either because, again, been talked about to death. And to be honest with you, I was struggling to come up with stuff to talk about, but I mean, I suppose we could talk about the run-in. Specifically the Premier League running and stuff like that. We've got a quite good run actually, if you think about it. There's Newcastle first of all, then Everton at home or away, sorry. And speaking of Everton, they just beat Chelsea 2-0, so that was a bit of a shock result. Although if you're me, you're kind of thinking, well, the warning signs were at Fulham, so it's not all that surprising. Then we've got Watford away as well. That Watford are a tricky side. Watford are no mugs, man. Watford are no mugs. That'll be a tough game. Crystal Palace at home, we should win that. Then Wolves away. That to me, that's the toughest out of the running because Wolves are a decent side, man. Like Nuno Santo, he's what they did to Man United in the FA Cup. Wow. Like, I mean, I kind of figured he was a good manager based on the fact that their record against the top six is really good, but that Man United performance in the FA Cup was pathetic. And to be honest with you, to say that I didn't laugh my ass off when it happened, that would be lying. That would be lying. I did laugh. In fact, I kind of phoned my family afterwards and was like, "You alright?" It was beautiful. Beautiful. Then we've got Leicester City away. Leicester away is always weird, man. It's always weird. If you don't believe me, ask my boy Ola. Like, he went to the away game that we played against Leicester last season, right? He missed the train, so he had to get a taxi back, and the guy driving the taxi was a Leicester fan. And Ola had to live through all that shit the whole way down. Oh, it's so funny. Oh my god. I felt for him, I really did. We've then got Brighton at home. That we should win, but it won't be easy. Brighton are fighting for their lives down there. And then we've got Burnley away. Again, same situation as Brighton, really. Burnley are fighting for their lives at the moment. There's not much in it when it comes to the relegation zone. I mean, Brighton have a solid footing ahead of everybody else, but they're still fighting for their lives. Like, if they lose their 2 games in hand, that's them right in the thick of it, because there's only 5 points between Brighton and Cardiff, so there's not a whole lot in it. Brighton won't be easy. It won't be easy at all. But where do I think we'll end up? I think we'll end up third. I think Tottenham might bottle it even more than they have done. Chelsea, they're nowhere near the top 4 after what happened on Sunday. And I don't usually watch Chelsea games unless it's a cup final. But, I mean, I had nothing to do on Sunday. I was bored out of my mind, and I just thought, you know what, fuck it, we'll watch the Chelsea game. And what I saw was absolutely pathetic. Like, there's a point now where you just think, well, if they sack Sarri, who's taking the job? Like, that club's a poison chalice, man. And then you talk about Man United. I said last week it'd be up. We'd see how they'd respond, and Wolves was the perfect test for them to respond by getting through to the semi-finals of the FA Cup, and that didn't happen. So it makes you think: does Solskjaer really have it in him as a long-term manager? Don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I don't think he does, personally. I've always wondered how long that's sustainable, but you just never know. You just never know. Momentum can swing like that, so it'll be interesting. Now, as far as everything else goes, I don't want to talk about signings yet because I kind of feel like that. Look, I know it's not long to the end of the season, but I don't like looking at signings we could potentially be bringing in until after the season's done. But on the other side of it, Monchi signed with Sevilla after many fans, myself included, were sure that it was happening. But he's gone back to Sevilla, and should be told that says more about him than it does us, because if he's gone back to Sevilla, then maybe he's just taking the easy job. Like, well, I don't want to say Sevilla's an easy job, but maybe he's just taking the easy way out instead of going to unfamiliar ground, as it were. And then Overmars signed a contract at Ajax, who we were linked with for director of football. I said this the other night, and I still find myself thinking this now. What if Overmars used us to get himself a new contract or a pay rise in this instance? Because it's not the first time it's happened. This club constantly gets used to get like clicks and shit by the media, and us Arsenal fans, we take the bait like nobody else. Seriously, no joke. We take the bait like everybody else. Like, it's ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous. And I'm sick of our club being used as clickbait. Yes, it happens to Man United as well. But with us, you see certain journalists put stories out there, right? You see certain journalists put stories out there, right? Arsenal fans click on it and they go mad. Instead of thinking to themselves, well, is this actually true? Like, instead of using common sense. I don't know. I really don't know. What else to talk about? Do you know what? Not a whole lot to talk about. I mean, it's the international break, lads. It's a slow fucking week. I don't know what to fucking tell you. But in regards to the voice of reason going forward, because I am going to let you guys know something right now. Yeah. I'm enjoying doing it. Got no problem with this segment here because, again, it gives me a chance to vent my frustrations, and it also gives me a chance to interact with you guys, which I love doing. But next week, I'm going to be going on holiday. To those of you that have been paying attention, I will be at the Newcastle game, but I'm also going to my brother's in Derby for the weekend. So the next week's going to be mostly dedicated to getting my stuff together and, you know, getting ready for that. But I also have another video coming on Much FM as well. Now, I was going to do a squad guide for a side that you guys wanted me to go with. However, something else is in the pipeline. Something far better. Something far better. If you've been paying attention to my Twitter, you'll know exactly what I'm on about. But starting next week, I will be doing an online save with my good friend Chris, or some of you may know him as Gunnar Eagle Eye on YouTube, or at Colossal Chick on Twitter. I'm going to be Newcastle manager, he's going to be Leicester manager, and we're going to be going head to head. And we're talking signings, all that, facing each other, possibly in the league as well. I hope you guys enjoy that, because I'm really looking forward to that. It's gonna be fucking great. The banter is gonna be on a whole different level, trust me. But until next time, this has been the Voice of Reason, and I'll speak to you guys in a bit. Don't worry, I've not forgotten about the belt, right? I'll bring the belt back sooner or later, but not tonight. Not tonight. I'll bring the belt back soon, but just not here. Okay? So, yeah. Until next time, I'll see you guys in a bit. Take care. And peace, and up the Arsenal.